Did you know that in medieval times, even animals could be put on trial? Yeah, the Middle Ages were full of bizarre laws that will leave you speechless. No flying kites in town. Believe it or not, flying kites in cities was illegal. Medieval rulers thought kites were a distraction and a safety hazard, so getting caught could mean fines or even punishment. Imagine getting arrested for flying a kite. Wild, right? Don't wear the wrong colors. Want to wear something stylish? Not so fast. Medieval sumptuary laws controlled who could wear what, and if a commoner wore royal colors like purple, they could face severe punishment, even death. Fashion police were very real back then. Trial by cake or cheese. Accused of a crime? Forget lawyers. Some people had to prove their innocence by eating cheese or cake. If they choked, they were guilty. If they swallowed it just fine, they were innocent. That's some serious high-stakes snacking. No impersonating the dead. People actually tried to fake being dead nobles to steal their inheritance. So laws were made to ban pretending to be the deceased, and getting caught meant execution or exile. Talk about identity theft. Medieval edition. Animals on trial. You won't believe this, but animals were actually put on trial. Pigs, rats, and even insects were charged with crimes like destroying crops or hurting people. Some were even sentenced to death, as if they knew what they were doing. No beards for peasants. Imagine getting fined for having a beard. In some places, only nobles were allowed to grow a beard, and peasants had to pay a tax if they wanted one. So if you were poor but loved your facial hair, tough luck. Bread could get you arrested. Baking bread? You better not cheat on size or quality. Medieval bakers had to follow strict rules, and if they sold bad or underweight bread, they could be fined, jailed, or even publicly humiliated. That's where the phrase "a baker's dozen" comes from. They'd give an extra loaf to avoid punishment. No playing dice on Sundays. Love gambling? In medieval times, playing dice or card games on Sundays was illegal. Authorities thought it distracted people from church, so if you got caught, you could be fined or worse. Guess game night was strictly a Monday thing. Dueling, but only with permission. Dueling wasn't always illegal, but you needed official permission. Knights and nobles could challenge each other to duels, but they had to ask the king or a judge first. If you fought without permission, you could be executed, even if you won. No catching fish without permission. Fishing wasn't free for all. Only certain people had the right to fish. If you were caught fishing in a noble's waters, you could be fined, jailed, or even lose a hand. Imagine just trying to catch dinner and ending up in a dungeon. Medieval laws were wild, weren't they? Which of these was the most ridiculous? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more crazy history facts, don't forget to like and subscribe.